أكبر الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah. In our last class, we took the letter Fa, and we discussed the two entities that collide together. Rarely no letter is pronounced except by two entities colliding together, coming together, cutting off the flow of sound. Af, af. The two entities that collide together in the letter Fa, that's not how you write it, and this letter called Fa is what? The tip of the front teeth and the tip of the tongue. The tip and the tip. طرف الثنايا وطرف اللسان. طرف الثنايا, the front teeth, or طرف اللسان, the tip of the tongue. طرف means the tip. Now, طرف, you call this word طرف. طرف. We mentioned there's only one letter in this makhraj. No, I'm sorry. Pardon me. I made a mistake here. Pardon me for what I said. This is the tip of the front teeth and what? And the inside of the bottom lip. The inside of the bottom lip, the tip of the front teeth, and the inside of the bottom lip. Excuse me. The tip of the front teeth and the inside of the bottom lip. The tip of the front teeth and the inside of the bottom lip. That's the Fa. F. The tip of the front teeth and the inside of the bottom lip. F. In this letter, the sound flows and the air flows. Sound flows also and air flows. When both of these things flow, it indicates what? That this letter, the two entities collide together softly, not stopping the flow of sound, not stopping the flow of air. يفعلون فلما. So look at these words. I'm going to write these words, and we want to understand that the words, the air flows in it on different levels, considering the fact whether it's a fatha or a sukun or a shadda. Let's look at with a fatha first. That's a fa. Falamma. Then we're going to look at a sukun. Look at with a sukun. Then we're going to look at with a shadda. The first one, you will read after me. Falamma. This word, this letter here, you have to hear the sound and the wind. Don't say balamma, ba, 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 ba. No, fa, 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 falamma, 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 falamma. نعم. فكذلك، فكذلك، فإذا، فإذا، فقال, فقال, فقال. So you have to hear that. This is a very small, minute mistake. Only one that's going to pick it up is someone who studied. Despite how pretty your voice is, despite how beautiful the voice of the reader is, if he doesn't do that, he has a mistake in his recitation. Now, this is what everybody overlooks. When we hear recitation, due to our lack of knowledge, all we listen to is the voice. That's all we listen to. Because we don't know what else to pay attention to. That which determines whether the recitation is good or not good. Is it possible that somebody without a beautiful voice can recite Quran in a beautiful manner? Perfectly? Yes. Because it's not based on a beautiful voice. It has rules and regulations. And from its rules and regulations is not having a beautiful voice. Allah gives us whatever He gives us as far as our voices. But it has rules for pronunciation. And this is what determines whether it's good or bad recitation. Not the voice. Not the voice. And this is something that's what? It's ibadah. It's ibadah. Nah. So you have to stick to the rules. فَلَمَّا. That's if it has what? A fatha. If it's mutaharrik, it has a little bit of flow of air. Has a little bit of flow of air. Okay, now this is sukoon, has more of a flow of air. Yaf'alun. Yaf'a. Yaf'alun. So you hear the sound in the fa more than the first one. Let's go back to the first one. فَلَمَّا يَفْعَلُونَ يَفْعَلُونَ. So the air and the sound when it's a sukoon is more than the air and the sound when it's mutaharrik with a fatha or kasra or dhamma. That's understood, Ya Abdul Hamid. Now I'm just going to go to the third one. This one is mushaddada, and we know that mushaddada is 2 letters. So this is going to be more than the previous 2. Al-kaffara. Al-kaffara. Al-kaffa. Now this is more than the previous 2. So we see in here a pattern. You are the reader. You are the reader. If it's mutaharrik, if it's with a fatha, kasra, dhamma, you have to make it at a certain level. Falamma. If it has a sukoon, you have to put extra. Yaf'alun. And if it has a shadda, al-kuffar, al-kaffara, mutaffifin, al-mutaffifin. Now, that's this letter, al-fa. Today we're going to go into the last letters. And they are the letters of the lips. 3 letters. Al-ba, al-mim, wow. Barakallahu fikum. Let's start off with the ba and the mim. The ba and the mim come, it's pronounced by joining the 2 lips together. Colliding the 2 lips together. The ba and the mim. The ba and the mim are pronounced by colliding the 2 lips together. Up, ba, amma, up, ba, amma. There's no space remaining for air or anything to come out of the mouth or even sound. Let me repeat that. The 2 lips come together. Itbaq shafatain. The top lip and the bottom lip, they collide together, and there's no room for anything to run out of the mouth once the lips are closed. There's no passageway or opening or anything like that. So, barakallahu fikum, now that we know the 2 entities that collide together in these 2 letters, now we're just doing the mim and the ba. Now that we know the 2 entities that collide together in these 2 letters, there are the 2 lips. They collide together. What's the difference between these 2 letters? What's the difference between the 2? Tayyib. Both of these letters, there's no air. There's no air that flows in both of these letters. Both of these letters, all three of them, there's no air. And that shows that there's a bit of strength used when bringing the two entities in this makhraj together. There's a bit of strength because there is absolutely no air that flows in these three letters. But now we're just looking at the first two. Now bear with me. The two lips come together, there's no flow of air. So we took out the air. Now let's look at the sound. The ba, no sound. The meme has sound, but where's the sound? In the khayshum. Sound in the khayshum. Has sound in the khayshum. The meme. ومما ولما مما عما عما. Both of these letters, there's no wind, there's no air, there's no air. The ba, no air, no sound. Rabbil alameen, Rabbi, Rabbi. The meme has no air, but it has sound. But where does that sound come from? It comes from the nose. The meme have sound, but where did that sound come from? It comes from the nose. Tayyib. Look at these words here. Rabbil alameen. Rabbil alameen. This letter has no sound, also no air. So the letters that are like this, we know that it has to be pronounced strongly, in a strong manner. Nah, you can't say Ram bil alameen. Alhamdulillah, Ram, Rabbil, Rabbil. Also, we took previously, look at this word here. That these letters that have no sound and no wind, if they have a sukoon, they have to have what? A qalqala. You can't say abyad, abyadu. You can't say yabkun. You say yabkun, yabkun. We took 4 letters previously that have no sound and no air flowing. What are they? What are these previous letters that we took? No sound, no air. No sound and no air. I'm going to write them now for you. We're going to take it later. These letters here. Qaf, Jim, Dal. 5 letters. Qutb, Jid. Qutb, Jid. These 5 letters, they have no sound. These are only letters like this. No sound, no air. No sound, no air. So this necessitates that they have what? A qalqala. What is qalqala? This is how you say this word, qalqala. This what I'm talking about now is from the sifat. This is a different lesson. Qalqala. What does qalqala mean? Who knows? It means haraka. It means haraka. So these letters, if it has a sukoon, these letters, if it has a sukoon, You can't make it sakin. You have to move it so we can hear. But you're not going to move it like you move a fatha. Look at this word. You can't say yaqtulu. Yaqtulu. You have to say yaqa. Yaqtulu. Yaqtulu. Yaqa. Yaqa. How do you do aqalqala? How do you do it? It's that you huwa taba'ud bayna udway and nutq. The two entities that collide together, you separate. It's the separation of the two entities that collide. Yaqa. Just that they separate, not separate to a fatha, yaqa, or separate to a dhamma, yaqu, or separate to a kasra, yaqi. They just separate the least that they can possibly do to separate each one from the other. Yaqa, yaqa, not yaqa. No. It's just to separate the two entities that collide. Taba'ud bayna utway and nut. Separation between the two entities that collide. So you have this. Nutfa. 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 You don't say nutafa, nuta, like nuta. Nutfa. Nutfa. Nuta. 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 Let's say nuta. Nutafa. It's not a fatha. It's just simply that you separate the two entities that collide. You just separate them from one another without separating them in a wide manner, making it a fatha or making it a kasra or making that separation come to the point of a kasra or a dhamma. Inshallah, that's understood. So now we're at the ba. The ba, it's the letters of the lips. It has no sound and no air. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Inna shani'aka huwal abtar. We can't say huwal abtar. Abtar. Abatar. Abatar. Al-abatar. Al-aba. We don't want to say al-abatar. Al-abatar. No, it's not a fatha. Not a fatha. Al-abatar. Al-aba. Aba. This fatha that's here before it is going to be more pronounced and more clearer than this ba that has a sukoon. The fatha, we're actually going to open our mouth. Al-ah. Al-ah. But that ba, we're just going to separate between the two entities that collide. Here, in this letter, these two entities are the two lips. We're just going to merely separate between them. Al-aba. Al-aba. I'm not going to say al-aba, not al-abi, wala al-abu, al-aba, al-abatar. So when you really know that you're pronouncing this correct, look at this here. After it, we have a fatha also. We have a fatha before it and a fatha after it. Meaning that which is before it should be more pronounced than it, and that which is after it should be more pronounced. Because the fatha after you say abata, abatar, you don't want to say who al abatar. All of it is like a kalkala. Who al abatar. Some people, they don't open their mouths, so every fatha is really like what? Like a kalkala. They never even open their mouths. Who al abatar. Now who al abatar, abatur. You can't say abatur. Abata, abatar, abatar, abatar. Are you with me, Abdul Hamid? Tayyib. That's the ba. I'm going to show you all another example of this. Look at this example. This is a lesson that has to do with necessarily the sifat. Look at these words. We have a dal fatha next to a dal check, a dal sukoon. So that first one is going to be bigger than the second one. Shaddadana. It's not going to be shaddadana, shaddadana, shaddada, dada, Dede. Okay, what are the two entities that collide? The tip of the tongue and that which is behind the front teeth, the ta and the dal and the tha. Shaddada. So we're just going to separate between these two entities. Shaddada, dada, dada, shaddadana. Look at the other one. Swababana, swababana. We're not going to say swababana, swababana, swababa, baba, baba. It's just what? Separating between the two entities that meet. This is what qalqala means. Qalqala, let me understand. I want you to understand. Qalqala means haraka. What we have in Arabic, we have haraka. What are the harakas? The fatha and the kasra and the dhamma. What's the opposite of a haraka? Sukoon. So what we're saying, listen what this means. Listen to this. These letters, because they don't have any air or sound, we're going to make it mutaharrik. We're not going to make it sakin. If we make it sakin, we're not going to hear it. Shaddadna, shaddadna, huwa al-abtar, huwa al-abtar, sababna. So we're going to say, what they made a solution, we're not going to make this sukoon. We're going to make this mutaharrik. But not the haraka of a fatha, not the haraka of a kasra, not the haraka of a dhamma, just a little haraka so we can hear exactly what it is. So it's not shaddadna, it's shaddadana. Shaddada. And when you hear dada, that's a dal. When I say shaddadna, I didn't know what it was. Shaddadna, shaddada. That's a dal. Sababna, sababna, it's not clear. Sababana, sababana. So in actuality, the fatha and the kasra and dhamma, what are they called? Harakat. Qalqala, what does qalqala mean? Harakat. It means to move it. Don't keep it together. Like you say, yes, alun, yef, alun. You keep it together. You don't move it. Nah. But this one, we're going to move it, but it's going to be less than what? Less than an actual haraka, meaning less than an actual fatha or kasra or dhamma. So that, barakallahu fikum, that is what is regarding the ba. Tayyib. Now let's look at the meme. The meme also doesn't have any air, but it has what? A flow of sound. And that sound comes from where? The nose, from the khayshum. Al-khayshum. Al-khayshum. وَمِمَّا فَلَمَّا عَمَّا. All right, we want to write this down, these couple of words. So this letter here doesn't have any. فَلَمَّا amma. You all have to
No sound. Assalamu alaikum. Nice to meet you.